Welcome you to News in Nigeria TV. And this morning we have, very interesting topic. Just yesterday, over 40 persons were killed in Katsina, Mr. Chinedu. And the soldiers are nowhere to be found. You know, out of those 30, 6 of them were policemen. And we have not seen the Nigerian army lay an ambush or perhaps invade Katsina, that community. Okay? Now, in another news, Honorable Ikenga has pushed for a bill that he thinks will solve the Nigerian conundrum. He believes that that bill will solve the issue of rotation, the issue of everybody's being represented within a space of 30 years. Now, that bill, it says 1 term, 6 years, that each geopolitical zone represent one person, probably rule for 6 years, and that's it. Now, let's go back to the issue of the Nigerian army looking away, showing a share of hypocrisy in the northern state Katsina, whereby over 40 people were killed. What's your reaction to that?
Let me just put it very clearly, Mr. Niyi, when we come out on this platform, I will say it, and thank God the whole world is listening, people are responding, people are beginning to see platforms. This is not a normal sit at a conditioned studio, and you'll be talking from the perspective of enveloped, brand envelope. We don't do that here. I will tell you the way it is. A conquest has come to the north. Caliphate have continued to establish their presence. You can see in the community in the north, the Boko Haram were educating people on what next to do. Boko Haram, they call the whole community. They shut them down. This is the type of government we want. Over 20,000, 30,000. Look at the crowd. Boko Haram assembled the whole community. In Nigeria, a sovereign nation. And that's why I said the conquest has come. See, when America gave security report about Nigeria, Obasanjo's first thought time, I can never forget. Nigeria, because of their nonchalant. They say does not believe in that. See, bros, these guys you are seeing today does not believe in Nigeria.
Which guy?
Presidents, governors, ministers, senators, they are not. They don't. If they believe in Nigeria, insurgency has run for over 30 or 40 decades now. Military men collecting tax, establishing authority, and we have governor of that state. I'm not going to blame Zulu. Zulu has mustered courage enough, but it's getting beyond him because the people are not longer listening to constituted authorities. They are loyal to military. They are loyal to forces against the state. They see the state as being corrupt and unprotective. Boko Haram, gather our whole community and address them. This is what we want to do. And everybody will take that instruction. And you are telling me that conquest has not come. The military, I think they are tired. If you look at it psychologically, see, bro, you don't need anybody to tell you that Nigeria has continued to drift. When you begin to drift, you get to a point, you find yourself in a valley. And in that valley, it will be difficult for you to struggle. And that is why, looking at it very well, regionalism is a partial. You see, when they are advocating regionalism, they are tired. There has been series of security reports on how to make Nigeria take care of Nigeria's security challenges. It has betrayed all manner of formations and calculations, opinions, suggestions, policies, programs. So that they say kinetic and non-kinetic. No one works. So the only thing that is on the table is separation. If the government have not seen that conquest has come, they say regionalism. It's partial separation. No matter how you look at it, it's partial separation. And once they conclude on that, the state government will collapse for Boko Haram insurgency. Go and bet it. I'm telling you the word today. Go and bet it. The entire north will go into caliphate immediately. With immediate effect, the Fulani will take over the entire north. And that is why the Hausas themselves should arm themselves. They are ready for the struggle. Igbos are ready for the struggle. Whereas we could not struggle over it. Nobody. Bro, nobody. You don't carry two heads now. If you say it's arms, it's not going to be 1967 when the first black man ingenuity was tested in crisis, and they were able to manufacture that kind of bomb. We are not see the ourselves who set up of what is coming is beyond what you think the government can do. You know how much that has been budgeted for security in the north? You know how many major generals that have no means of income apart from conquest agenda. They are making from security allocations. You sat on it. They make it ungovernable. And they are pretending that it's political. It's not political. America has already given that report. And they said Nigeria will divide. If we don't know, it's 2015. Is it 2015? If we don't know, CIA report. Say, when you get the open book, 2015 not reach now, Nigeria not divide. Of the level of look, bro, look, can you see how they reason? People that call themselves senators, can you see how they reason? Well, if they are pretending and not that northern senators themselves who have value cow more than the citizens know what they are doing. They are the owners of those cows. They are the custodians and sponsors of caliphate agenda. I don't need. If Tinubu there is not aware, say back in the day, conquest is coming, and they said it that when they are through with the north, they will advance to the south. The next target, we will catch anybody for them, we go run them down. Bro, we know they play. They said it. It was published in papers. No, bro, they go there. They are not as they wear glass. For not we have tie clothes. We have this thing. They are ready for war. That's what they're telling you. They say you are corporate this thing. They corporate yourself. You know what they discussed at the National Assembly? Their one is to give us work day and night everywhere we day conquest. So that's what they are advocating in. And the Senate president was asking them, cows, are they citizens of Nigeria? But are you not sensing anything?
Yeah.
When you say that people are being killed in the north on daily basis, the military has zero response to it. You know, but do you know what is called military? Military. They tell you a country has military soldiers. Do you know what it means? And they have been running Nigeria for over 40 decades now. And you say we have military. And you're not sensing anything. No, you're not sensing anything. Those who want to build on that name should continue to build on it. But those who know what they are doing know that conquest is coming, and it has continued. It's coming from different perspectives. People are becoming loyal. People are joining. People are giving up their hope on the state, constituted authority. So that's why they can any community they suspect. Yeah, key. That's conquest. That is it. So, if you see the way it stands now, Nigeria is at crossroad, and Tinubu have checked all the, have studied all the report and everything, and he knew that the only solution is to your tent, O Israel. If not, they will enter. They're already here. Boko Haram foot soldiers are already here.
Yeah, in Lagos.
In Lagos, entire southwest, because of religion. Bros, I'm telling you, anybody can say, I not fucking care. Bros, me, in my own culture is different. I do not put politics with religion. Religion is separate. Religion is my chi. There's a way we do our own chi. Politics is a different thing. We do politics is a different thing. When you listen to Fela, you understand the influence of colonialism on our mentality. Fela Nicola Okuti, if you listen to him, I expected by now we have over 1,000 professors in Nigeria from different tertiary institutions in this country who are supposed to have sat down. Like Obasanjo said, give us something. Let us be natural for the first time. We are God. The Bible says we are gods. Nigerians can be natural because we are nature, and nature is God.
Now let's talk about the bill proposed by Ikenga, stating that he thinks the solution to Nigerian political problem and issues is if we can adopt one term, maybe 6 years. What's your
if you look at it, Ugochinyere, yes, I like the young man's courage. It is
the same man who passed the bill for Olu State to be.
Yes. No, we are not interested in that or nothing. Let me tell you, if they want actually, they want to do something, they should connect the name to the destiny of those area, not Olu. I want to be a bit disagree with Ugochinyere. I respect him. To an extent, I love Ugochinyere. I love his charisma, his character. He's when he was spokesperson for CUPP. Then I spotted him. So since then I've followed and I come to the. He's not like Sowore. Sowore is inconsistent. He's showing. Don't coupe them. Look at the way they are doing like this. Yeah. Consistency because of what you want to chop. Nigeria is not working. How would Nigeria work? Those who want to make Nigeria work are hungry. And they tell you they are hungry. And the hungry man can change his mind at the later. Perseverance, long suffering is the attributes you needed want to change. That was why an Igbo man can stay in the shop for 10 years and study. Can get it. Say 1 year, 2 years, you run because of hunger. So, what Ugochinyere want Nigeria to work because he grew up, bred in Nigeria. He felt that it would be anti-service on his own part if he did not struggle over this. Let posterity judge him. I think that's what he's trying to do. 6 years. Let there be kind of.
Do you support his bill?
Yes, I do. In honesty, I do, because you know what I do. Nigeria, Biafra has not come. Until Biafra comes, that's my own perception. If Biafra comes, it's going to be a different thing. Biafra has not come, but we are looking at how we can still struggle to make Nigerians enjoy that spirit of patriotism. When Abu Mutalab wanted to bomb, when Abu Mutalab was in that plane, I wanted to, you see that the plane is going to crash maybe to the White House. One of the, you saw what happened inside the plane when they noticed that the plane has been hijacked and the guy was trying to, cause a kind of explosion, explode, detonate. An American fought him inside the plane. Why is it that the citizens or the people of the north, the Hausas, or the communities where Boko Haram are terrorizing every day cannot be able to rise up and defend? It's a no spirit of patriotism. It's dead.
And Mr. Chinedu, there are rumors that the Fulanis are the majority in the Nigerian army. Maybe this is why they don't really feel the attacks in the northern part of Nigeria. Do you think this is true?
You know you're a great man. You're a great man. He has these attributes, traits in you. But let me tell you, it's wrong. For you to be manipulated into a position of power does not make you have majority. You understand what I'm saying? In a place now they say emir, 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 emir. They put the emir very well. That does not mean that they are majority. The Fulanis in Nigeria, if you ask Obasanjo, Obasanjo will give you the real figure of Fulanis in Nigeria. They are not the owners of Nigeria. They are invaders. You know that. Obasanjo knows.
They occupy the seat of power.
No, yes, because the British government, as at that time, saw some level of weakness in them, and they advised them to go into the military and police before the South, as a way to balance power, authority. Deliberate. It was done deliberately. And they've now built on that. So that's why it looks like. But what matters most, we know what to do at the right time. So they cannot be the majority in the military, even though we feel that most of them, because of that's just like when you, like one of us now, when the South apply, because they are in a position of power, they have been in the government for a very long time, they will change it. I have a victim here as I'm standing with you. Manipulated that position.
Thank you, Mr. Chinedu. Thank you very much, Mr. Chinedu. Yes, I have here with me Mr. Kunle.
Yeah,
Mr. Kunle, good morning.
I'm fine, man.
Okay, so a wonderful news. I don't know if you will be in support of it. A bill was proposed by Honorable Ugochinyere Ikenga. He said that he thinks that the solution to Nigerian political crisis is if we can have a presidency of one term that will last for 6 years. And then in another news, the soldiers seems to be looking away in the north, because just yesterday over 40 persons were killed. Amongst that 40 persons, 6 of them were police. But the soldiers hardly go to the north and invade such communities. But when it comes to the south, we see them invade, most especially the southeast. You don't see them invading the southeastern states. But in the north, we've seen them that bandits kill indiscriminately, but the soldiers don't seem to be invading such communities. So, let's start with Ugochinyere, then we'll go back to the issue of the soldiers. What's your take? Do you agree with Ugochinyere?
I totally disagree with Ugochinyere because I don't believe in 6 years terms for any president. The system, the federation system we are operating now, federalism is not working. It's not working. So for Ugochinyere to be saying that, I don't think whether he knows what is going on in the country. But what we need now is decentralization. Let everybody go to the region and bring something to the center. It's like what was practiced during the Republican era of the what's it called, Amadu Bello, and what's it called?
Okay, you are calling for a return to regional
Yeah,
government,
regional system of government. That's what can pay us.
not these 6 years.
Yeah, everybody will not be lying low or being lazy to be looking at the center just to collect the handout from the center, which is the federal. I think we need to put our thinking cap on now and realize that what we have been doing for a while now that has not helped us. We need to desist from it. So to me, instead of 6 years, 6 years tenure for the presidency, I mean, within that 6 years, it's a common sense thing. If you put me in on a seat for 6 years, if I'm going, I will have been grooming someone that will replace me. It will still be turn by turn issues.
So this time to be rotated between the 6 geopolitical zones.
Yeah, they don't even want rotational. Rotational is na my turn, na my turn, na my turn. It's not developing the country at all. It's not developing. When you say it should be rotational among the 6 geopolitical zones, when this one come in there, it will bring its people on board. There's in a country that there's diversity, ethnic diversity, religious diversity, such thing cannot work. So let all regions operate at their own space. There will be freedom. There will be freedom for engagement. There will be freedom if you want to just look at what is going on now. I think they've started it already. For each state to be able to generate their power, the electricity on their own. Then very soon now there will be state police. Very soon now there will be state assembly on their own, in which they will be deliberating issues. I mean the regional assembly. So what the center we just need for is the center will be there to pay due tax that belongs to the center for the development of the of the country. Likewise, the whole region likewise of the workers. So what I can say, either 6 years old, either 8 years old, nothing is working. That system of government is not going to work for somebody that spent 4 years and is not, carrying people along. Not to not talk of 6 years. And there's no how you put somebody there today. There's a diverse tone going on there. There's a diverse tune. Oh, this Aboki man, he's there now. This Yoruba man, this Igbo man, or this.
Mr. Kule, this regional government that you are pushing for, the Northerners, as at this moment, say they don't want it. They said the reason why they don't want it is because if Nigeria goes into regionalism, places like this Northeast and Northwest will be taken over by the Boko Haram insurgents. Because as of today, all their resources has be at least 60% taken over by Boko Haram. So they say that they don't want regionalism, and we must remain one.
Why would
that it is too late to call for regionalism.
Who is in charge? Who is in charge? Is it the governors or is it the Boko Haram?
They are helpless. That's why they don't want regionalism. That they won't be able to make money. They won't be able to farm.
They don't need to tell you they are helpless. That governor seat they are sitting on, that House of Assembly seat they are sitting on, it was the masses that sent them down there to protect their well-being, and you got to that seat and you are saying that the crisis has overwhelmed you. Why are you there for them? Why are you not the one that surrender yourself, that you want to be the leader of the masses, and the leader should send, the masses should send you to the National Assembly, the leader should send you to House of Assembly, and the leader should vote for you. The citizens should vote for you, that you want to be their governor, and you got there now, you are now saying you are helpless. Helpless on what? How many are the Boko Harams? How many are the X-Men? And how did they degenerated to all this monster they have now? The governor want to tell me they are not aware that there are some pocket of Boko Haram, some pocket of this thing when they were coming in, or when they came into government. See, anybody that does not want decentralization, maybe he should stay somewhere and we will decentralize ourselves. It can carry on, it can carry the load of Nigeria on the head. As it is now, what you have been practicing for how many years now that is not working. The military system of government that the constitution brought, which was the military and McPherson constitution, need to be checked on. And the what's it called, this our president there, That's Jonathan confab need to be brought back. The confab, the result of the outcome of the confab needs to be.
You know that nothing can be achieved if the Northerners don't support it.
We have to still keep talking to them. We need to keep engaging.
They are not ready for regional government.
They are not ready.
They say they are vulnerable at this moment.
Are they vulnerable? Who is not vulnerable?
Because of the insecurity in their land.
Are we not? Am I not vulnerable? There's cash. There's
Southwest is peaceful.
It's not only peaceful. Is there any? Where's the food? Where's the agricultural? What's it called? The products.
Because the Northerners are not able to farm. That's why we don't have food.
Start farming now. That regionalism will make us awake. We are too lazy now. We South, yeah, we are too lazy. We depend on them one food from another. It's just like your neighbor. You have a house, you have a flat. You have one neighbor here, you have one neighbor here, and you are depending on the products of that your neighbor to survive. Once it doesn't go to farm to feed, to farm, that means you starve in hunger will starve you. Hunger will starve you. So what are we now saying? They don't need to tell you that somebody, you will sit down in Lagos and somebody will be bringing food for you from from the north, and where you know that you have arable land all around that you can farm on, and you became lazy overnight that somebody is bringing food for me. You sit down there and waiting for food to be brought for you. That's the peak of laziness I can see. Why do you have to depend on somebody from the north to come out before you eat beans? Why do you have to depend on somebody from the north before you hit what's it called? Before you can buy tomato, buy pepper? Is that not laziness? We are just saying we are South. We are South. We went to school, but did we have sense at all? Is the sense there? We went to school and you cannot feed yourself. You cannot, ordinary tomato you cannot buy. You cannot produce. Produce what you take, not rely on reliability on third force to come and bring food for you. Because we've been saying this for a while, and it has really happened now, that when there will be crisis in the north, where the northerners themselves will be in ambush, they will be ambushed. And if there's a crisis at home, as they say in our Tinoba so the northerners, they have to first of all take care of their own side, not to talk of bringing food to your own side. So you too, we have to put our thinking cap on that we need to embark on ground-based agriculture now. Ground-based agriculture. We need to hit the ground running now. We need to be producing food.
Yesterday, the Southwest governors met to discuss this issue of agriculture. Do you think they are serious?
My Southwest governor, my advice to you now, talk less, swing into action. You'll be talking. We want action. Hit the ground running. Mr. Dakwa Abiodun, Mr. Adeleke, Mr. Sanwo-Olu, Mr. Yebanji, and who else? Seyi Makinde, Ayedatiwa. Please, we don't need much talk this time around. Put your talk into actions. You said you are going to build a circular road all around all these things. We have been seeing other region governors walking their talk. Why is this Southwest that used to be the leaders of investment, leaders of infrastructure? Look at what Awolowo did with just cocoa proceed. Look at the roads, all the roads Awolowo built in Ibadan, they are still standing firm. Why before you do anything you talk? We will not see any movement on it. I don't know whether it's a spell on the Southwest here. I don't know, and I pray it shouldn't be. You talk, we won't see any productivity, we won't see any results. We want to build a circular road that will link all the states of the South. Nothing will. Look at the Boko Haram. Look at the herdsmen threatening the Southwest there. If not Ogbeni, our late Akeredolu, may so rest in peace, that stood firm for the Southwest there. Where were the others? They stood so low. They could not talk. They are afraid to talk. They are not bold to talk. That's not the kind of leader I'm looking for. I want to follow. They should get their bearings right, do the needful. We have cocoa plantations. We have everything there. Awolowo used cocoa plantation to build 21, 22-story building. That's the cocoa house, one of the tallest buildings in Africa.
Mr. Kule, you are the one seeking for regional government.
Yeah.
You know, if we get a regional government,
Yeah.
it is the likes of that Abiodun that will be governing us. Do you still want a regional government?
If
The likes of that Abiodun, these
governors,
leaders that you are saying they don't have
if we don't
confidence.
like them, we can easily vote them out. There will be nothing like Godfather somewhere. Once they come in, they are not doing well, we mobilize against them. We don't need to, one president doesn't need to start backing them up or motivating them that he will join the fight or he will help them out. To the power of the presidency, right, can subdue any activism against any governor, any activism against the Senate. Because if the Senate is not doing well, a senator is not doing well, they want to recall him, the president can easily intervene. If a governor is not doing well, they want to impeach him, the president can easily intervene because it's the leader, it's the father of the nation. And that system cannot continue. Once you know, say, we are in a regional system of government, all eyes on you. All eyes on you in your region. You don't need to tell me that you want to go to Abuja to come and go and collect allocation any longer. The allocation you are looking for in Sokoto is inside your Sokoto. How does that mean? What you are producing is in your domain. What you just need it, take some percentage that has to pay. You have to pay. You see, for God's sake, do you know the system of government we are practicing? Do you know?
Federalism.
Federalism from what country?
USA.
USA. Is this how they are USA practicing their own? Is this how US is practicing their own federalism? You know, the center is weak. Biden has no authority on states of America. He has no authority. What he just need is when there's time for them, for the budget, I mean for America first, all the states will rally around him. But when the ideology of American first go down again, all the states will go back to their region and fix up their region. And that is why you see they don't have a state that is overcrowded like Lagos. All states are supposed to be like Lagos because there will be competition. Why does that have to be? What am I doing in Lagos if my state is okay? All what I'm looking for in Lagos is in my state. It makes those governors lazy. What are they doing? All the citizens of all those other regions, all those other states, they are rushing down to Lagos because their state has no infrastructure that the government has provided money for, and they squander the money. So if you're bringing development into your state, I don't need to start going to another state that I'm not welcome. I don't need to start going to another. I can go there for productivity reason, for investments, but I will not hook down to that state because I can tell you what I'm looking for in Virginia is in Texas. What I'm looking for in Texas is in. So why am I coming to Why am I coming to Houston? Why am I coming to So I can tell you, the more we practicing our own federalism, which is not the right federalism that we're supposed to be practicing, the more we start facing all this hardship, all these confusions we are going through.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kule.
Yeah,
Thank you for that beautiful submission. Yes, I have here with me Mr. Raphael. Mr. Raphael, good morning.
Good morning to you, me.
Okay, so the North yesterday suffered 40 casualties in Katsina, and out of that 40, about 10 were policemen. But the soldiers did what? They looked away. Unlike what they do, unlike how they respond when people get killed in the southeast. And people are speculating that is it because it is the Fulanis that are the majority in the Nigerian army? Is that why they are always focusing on the southeast? What's your reaction?
You have said so. That's true. 75% of Nigerian army soldiers are the Fulanis. And if anything happens in the east, they don't handle that situation. They can't handle it with a velvet glove. They will be too total and aggressive in essence. That's why if a soldier dies in any community in Southeast, the whole community will vacate their land. Because if soldier comes back to, reprisal, they are going to kill every available person, burn down the whole buildings, houses within that community. And if you ask me, I will tell you that this is an absolute man's inhumanity against man. I've never seen such a senseless government like government we have in Nigeria, whereby you have a particular tribe more in the military, more in the police, more in the custom operations and immigration, more in any outfit. Security forces in Nigeria is Fulani. That's why if it happens in their own community, there won't be repressal, they won't retaliate. They will begin to handle such situation with velvet glove. What happened in Zamfara State or Katsina, where bandits or terrorists, no bandits, they are terrorists, killed 50 farmers. Nigerian soldiers, the police and the other forces should have gone extra extreme about it. They should have gone in totality and make sure that they decisively deal with the culprits, as they always do in the Southeast. Because in the Southeast, traders, innocent youths, students, everybody in that domain, they make sure that they kill everybody with bullets. So what happened in Zamfara or Katsina yesterday has proven us right. I'm number one. Yes, to be the person that will take glory of the truth about what is going on in Nigerian military. They allow the culprits, they allow them to go scot-free, because what they are systematically doing in Hausa land is to absolutely eliminate the original owners of the land and take over that land before they think about taking their military onslaught down to southern Nigeria. They want to capture the whole north. After capturing the whole north, I'm telling you what the Fulanis are planning. Everybody should know the agenda of the Fulani. After capturing the whole north, they will invite all their brothers in Burkina Faso, in Mali, in southern Algeria, southern Morocco, all their brothers in Niger, all their brothers in Senegal and Gambia, and bring all of them to settle with them in the north, so that they will overpower their southern counterparts. This agenda of, how do I see it? Is it agenda of assimilation? No. Agenda of divide and rule. Systematical, sex evangelism are the agenda or ideology imbibed or started by Ottoman Danfodio 200 years ago. And if you study what is going on with the current day Fulani, they are absolutely towing the trail blazed by Ottoman Danfodio, 18th century. See, let me tell you, it is no news that if any soldier man is shot at Ikenga community, the whole Ikenga community should vacate. They must vacate that land. Because if soldier comes, that domain, corpses of the innocent people will be scattered all over the spot where the soldiers or a soldier was killed. So that is what played out in Zamfara or Katsina, where farmers were shot and killed by either terrorists or bandits. Nigerian soldiers, they will have no infantry to go further, searching for them, killing people. Because people that are even killing, if anybody gets killed in the north, around where such crime is perpetrated, they are among the what? They are among the connivances. They connive with the bandits. They connive with the Boko Haram. See, let me tell you, every average Muslim in Borno State knows who is Boko Haram and who is not. Go there by yourself and investigate. If you go to the border of Borno State and Cameroon, if you go to the border of Borno State and Chad, you will find out that there are particular people that are clearing contraband. Yes. The scarf they put on their head is Boko Haram scarf. The soldiers, the police, the immigration, the customs, they know them as Boko Haram forces. They allow them free because they don't want anything attack from Boko Haram. It is going on there, and Nigerian soldier has not done anything about it today. This is the kind of business that is profiteering going on in northeastern Nigeria, Borno State. And federal government has not gotten the information. It's a lie. They are part of federal government. Kanuri man has succeeded on bringing terrorism into this country. Kanuri man. The ISWAP people that had meeting yesterday in Borno State, you want to tell me that soldiers don't know that those people are having meeting? The whole community men, they were there. They were planning, all hands on desk, to know the next move to make. How many people are going to be at least recruited into ISWAP, Boko Haram, and so on and so forth? You want to tell me that there's no information going on, that Nigerian soldiers, the army, have not gotten the information about what was going on in that community where they had the meeting? When that kingpin, kidnapped kingpin, bandit kingpin, went to Taraba, his community, to celebrate Ida Kabari, Abida Malud, you want to tell me that the people around don't know him as a thief, a kidnapper, a bandit? They had the meeting successfully. He left that venue. Soldiers know it. Police know it. No arrest was ever made. But if it is ever happened in the southwest or southeast, it's also southeastern people before we call themselves south-south. Soldier will not go there and arrest people and shoot and kill. There is no one Nigeria. I could be or may be the most stupid person if I ever buy into the ideology of one Nigeria. Ignorance is a disease. The worst lies ever told in this country is one Nigeria. Nigeria is for the Fulani. Nigeria is for the Arabs. Nigeria is for the Sahel country of desert. All those desert countries, they are Nigeria. Okay, Igbo man is not Nigeria, for everybody's information. If something happens in Aba, soldiers checkpoint, Nigerian military will go there and kill everybody they meet in that community. You are telling me that we are one Nigeria. Okay, I don't believe in one Nigeria. Igbo man should stop believing in one Nigeria. If you're a businessman, you are believing one Nigeria because of your property. Oga, sorry is your name. Time shall come. You will know that what I'm saying is the truth.
Mr. Rav, Honorable Ugochi Ikenga will disagree with you. Because yesterday, he is working towards a more united Nigeria, whereby each geopolitical zone will have a seat in the presidency. He is pushing for 1 term, 6 years presidency. Don't you think if this bill passes through, Nigeria will be more united?
Thank you so much. If this bill passes through, Biafra emancipation will be under 1 week. A good result. If this bill succeeds, Biafra emancipation might be next tomorrow. Because as you see me, I've borne many marks on my body. Marks of stigma, scandalous marks, marks of over-exploitation, marks of over-marginalization, suppression and depression, persecution and prosecution by Nigerian nation. Oga, Honorable Ugochukwu Chinyere, onye ogologo akpịrị, ndị na-eje eli ogologo akpịrị na Nigerian politics. Ugochinyere is one of the beneficiaries of Tinubu regime. Ugochinyere is one of the beneficiaries of Buhari regime. Ugochinyere doesn't know what an Enugu farmer is going through at the axis where Enugu State borders Benue. Ugochinyere, a politician, doesn't know what farmers are going through in Ebonyi State, where Ebonyi State borders Benue State. Ugochinyere doesn't know what Igbo youths are going through in Awamama, in Osu, in Olu, in Ule, in Ihiala, in generality. See, let me tell you, Ugochinyere is entitled to his opinion. I'm an Igbo man from Anambra. Nigeria doesn't, let me tell you, interest me anymore. Many things has happened in this country that made me understand that we are not one Nigeria. One topical issue, theme that brings this kind of, at least, hopelessness about one Nigeria is the defeat of APC political platform last year presidential election 2023. Tinubu aligned with INEC, hijack mandates given to an Igbo man, and we are still telling us that we are one Nigeria. We are not one Nigeria. Ugochinyere is entitled to his opinion of geopolitical rotational presidency. Did it start today? It started early 89. Ekweme started it. That was what gave birth to PDP. People don't remember when they talk. It started 89-90. From SDP, it's graduated to PDP. Ekweme started it. Rotational presidency. And it was Igbo's turn. Before you know it, Omar Chinkafu, Bamanga Tuka, Musa Yaradua, Bachud Abiola, blah, 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 Tiko Abubakar, everybody come to contest. While the agreement was, it should be Igbo. Let us embark on rotational presidency. When everybody agreed, before you know it, they hijack it. Nigeria is their Nigeria. Nigeria is not Igbo man's Nigeria. Am I a child? I'm speaking senses. They know what I'm saying. They might be watching at Aso Rock. Nigeria is your Nigeria. I'm talking to you at Aso Rock. Nigeria is not Igbo's Nigeria. It doesn't concern Igbo man. John Atin said we be Mugu Abi. Now na be Mugu. You don't see Mugu. Now you be the Mugu. Credit to the bunch. But I'm not the bunch. I'm Ralph Tresvant.
Thank you very much, Mr. Raphael, for that wonderful submission. Please, if you are just joining us, yes, if you are just joining, please kindly like and subscribe to this channel. Tomorrow, yes, we bring to you more submissions from the Nigerian people, unfiltered. Thank you for joining us. Do have a nice day, and bye for now.